What happens when immense wealth meets unparalleled innovation? Asia's richest families are not only dominating their home markets, but also reshaping the global technology and business landscape. From funding groundbreaking ventures to spearheading sustainability initiatives, these dynasties have become the driving force behind technological progress and economic transformation. This video delves into their fascinating journeys, exploring how family empires like those of the Ambanis, Mas, and Li Kexings are bridging tradition and modernity, creating lasting legacies that influence the world. Prepare to uncover the stories, strategies, and challenges that define their extraordinary impact. Stay tuned as we unravel the powerful role these families play in shaping the future of global business and innovation. Asia's richest families control vast conglomerates that dominate industries like technology, finance, and energy. Their wealth, often accumulated over generations, has created dynasties that hold unparalleled influence in their respective sectors. For instance, the Ambani family in India oversees Reliance Industries, a behemoth spanning petrochemicals to telecommunications. Similarly, the Kwok family in Hong Kong commands a real estate empire shaping the city's skyline. These families exemplify a blend of entrepreneurial vision and strategic inheritance, ensuring that their empires remain relevant in a competitive global market. Their ability to adapt and innovate within traditional industries makes them pivotal in steering the global economy, leaving an indelible mark on every sector they touch. Asia's wealthiest families are at the forefront of the digital revolution, driving advancements in technology that reshape lives globally. The Ambani family, for example, revolutionized India's internet landscape with Jio, offering affordable, high-speed data to millions. Meanwhile, Jack Ma's family-backed ventures through Alibaba have redefined e-commerce and logistics. These families are not just investing in technology, they are creating ecosystems that integrate artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and digital payments, enabling unprecedented connectivity and efficiency. Their pioneering spirit in digital transformation is not confined to Asia. It influences global trends, positioning these families as architects of the digital future. Beyond managing massive conglomerates, these families play a critical role in nurturing the next generation of business leaders. By funding startups and supporting unicorn companies, they act as catalysts for innovation. For example, the SoftBank Vision Fund, championed by the Sun family, has invested in transformative companies like Uber and ByteDance. These investments are not random. They reflect a strategic vision for industries poised to disrupt markets. Such support enables fledgling companies to scale rapidly, bridging the gap between innovative ideas and global impact. The result is a dynamic ecosystem where small startups evolve into global giants under the guidance of Asia's wealthiest families. Asian family conglomerates are no longer confined to regional dominance. They are extending their influence to global markets. Through strategic acquisitions and partnerships, families like the Mitsubishis of Japan and the Changs of Hong Kong are reshaping competition on a global scale. For example, Tencent, backed by the Ma family, has invested in Silicon Valley tech giants and European gaming companies. Their ventures span industries and continents, solidifying their relevance in global supply chains. This international presence allows these families to influence market trends, redefine business strategies, and integrate diverse cultures into their operations, making them truly global players. Family offices, originally established to manage wealth, have evolved into hubs for innovation and investment. These offices fund cutting-edge technologies like artificial intelligence, blockchain, and biotechnology. Temasek Holdings, tied to Singapore's Li family, exemplifies this trend with its focus on sustainability and digital transformation. Similarly, the Li Kexing family invests heavily in disruptive technologies that address global challenges. By diversifying their portfolios, family offices not only protect wealth, but also drive innovation that has far-reaching implications. Their investments often shape industries, making these families key players in advancing technology and business globally. Asia's wealthiest families masterfully blend tradition with modernity, creating a unique competitive edge. Their businesses often draw from deeply rooted cultural values, such as long-term planning and community responsibility, while embracing cutting-edge technology. For instance, the Samsung family in South Korea retains its traditional governance model while leading the global electronics market. This synthesis of old and new allows these families to stay relevant in an ever-evolving business environment. By honoring their heritage while fostering innovation, they set a precedent for sustainable growth that respects cultural foundations and embraces global trends. Sustainability is a growing focus for Asia's wealthiest families as they invest in renewable energy and eco-friendly technologies. Mukesh Ambani's Reliance Industries has committed billions to green energy, aiming to become a leader in solar power and hydrogen fuel. Similarly, Li Ka-shing's ventures prioritize environmental responsibility, funding initiatives that reduce carbon footprints. These families recognize that sustainability is not just a moral imperative, but also a business opportunity. Their investments in green technology position them as leaders in the global transition to a low-carbon economy, demonstrating their commitment to shaping a better future for generations to come. With their immense economic power, Asia's wealthiest families often wield significant influence over government policies and regulations. They serve as advisors in economic reforms and play a role in shaping trade policies that impact entire regions. For example, the Chaebol families in South Korea are instrumental in the nation's industrial policy, driving innovation and export-led growth. Their lobbying efforts and strategic partnerships ensure that their interests align with national and international priorities. This influence is a double-edged sword, presenting opportunities for economic growth while raising questions about the concentration of power. Philanthropy is a cornerstone of many Asian family empires, reflecting their commitment to giving back to society. The Jack Ma Foundation, for example, focuses on improving rural education and empowering teachers in underprivileged areas. Similarly, the Tata family in India has a long-standing tradition of funding healthcare, education, and scientific research. These philanthropic initiatives go beyond charity. They aim to address systemic challenges and create lasting impact. By investing in areas that drive societal progress, these families reinforce their legacy as not just business magnates, but also champions of humanity's collective growth. Despite their achievements, Asia's richest families face significant challenges, including allegations of nepotism, governance issues, and political entanglements. The Samsung family, for instance, has faced scrutiny over succession disputes and corruption allegations. These controversies highlight the complexities of managing multigenerational wealth in a rapidly changing world. Balancing transparency, ethical governance, and innovation is a constant struggle. However, these families often emerge stronger by addressing challenges head-on, reinforcing their resilience and adaptability in the global spotlight. The success of Asia's wealthiest families offers valuable lessons in leadership, vision, and adaptability. Their ability to anticipate market trends, invest in innovation, and maintain a long-term focus sets them apart. For example, their resilience during economic downturns highlights the importance of diversification and strategic planning. These families demonstrate that success requires a combination of entrepreneurial spirit, calculated risks, and adherence to core values. Aspiring business leaders can draw inspiration from their journeys, understanding that true legacy is built on vision and perseverance. The next generation of Asia's wealthiest families is poised to lead their empires into uncharted territories. With a strong focus on innovation and sustainability, emerging successors are redefining family businesses for the 21st century. Companies are increasingly prioritizing artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and green technology to address global challenges. This forward-thinking approach ensures their relevance in the evolving global economy. As these families continue to expand their influence, they are likely to remain at the forefront of technological and economic advancements, shaping the future of global business. Asia's richest families are more than just wealth creators, they are visionaries shaping the world's economic and technological landscape. From driving digital revolutions to pioneering sustainability, their impact is profound and far-reaching. Their journeys remind us that success is not only about innovation, but also about purpose and responsibility. If you found this exploration insightful, don't forget to like, comment, and share. Subscribe to Legacy Builders for more stories of inspiration and global impact. Together, Let's uncover the legacies shaping our future.